Was the backlash against Christmas a natural reaction or a coordinated hit job? From the moment her Golden Buzzer audition aired, a massive wave of negativity began to flood the digital landscape. It wasn't just casual criticism. It felt like a strategic attempt to dismantle her credibility before the competition even reached its peak. Our investigation looks at how specific narratives were pushed to turn the public against her. While the world saw a talented singer, a vocal minority was busy painting her as a calculated industry plan, sent to rig the show. We examine the timing of these leaks and the intensity of the rhetoric used to spark a national debate. This wasn't just about a TV show. It was a high-stakes battle for the narrative of the entire season, leaving many to wonder who actually stood to gain from her professional downfall. Her greatest achievement was turned into her biggest liability. In the world of reality television, a professional background is often treated like a dirty secret. For Christmas, her years of hard work in the West End were weaponized against her to create a scandal that dominated the headlines. Critics argued that her presence on the stage was an insult to real amateurs, ignoring the fact that the show's rules have always allowed professional entrants. This section investigates why her resume became a weapon of character assassination. By framing her experience as a form of cheating, detractors attempted to strip away the emotional impact of her journey. We report on how this narrative was fueled by a misunderstanding of the entertainment industry, turning a seasoned performer into a lightning rod for viewers' frustrations with the format. Did the show's own editing contribute to the dark side of her win? While the producers officially supported, the way her story was edited may have inadvertently fueled the fire. By leaning so heavily into the gym receptionist angle while downplaying her professional credits, the show created a truth gap that skeptics were all too eager to fill. Our report analyzes how this creative choice provided the perfect ammunition for those looking to ruin her reputation. When the audience discovered her past through social media instead of the broadcast, it created a sense of betrayal. We look at the dark side of production choices that prioritize a clean narrative over complex reality. This gap between the TV version of and the real-world version became the primary battlefield where her detractors fought to prove the entire competition was a hollow corporate setup. The internet didn't just watch the show, it tried to dictate the outcome. As advanced toward the final, the online vitriol reached a fever pitch. Social media platforms became echo chambers for conspiracy theories, with some users going as far as to call for a boycott of the finale if she were to win. This section investigates the mob mentality that took hold during the 2024 season. We examine how the industry plant label became a viral trend, encouraging people who had never even seen the show to join the chorus of disapproval. The dark side of her victory is found in this digital toxicity, where a woman's lifelong dream was reduced to a punchline for internet trolls. The goal wasn't just to critique her singing, it was to ensure that even if she won the trophy, she would lose the respect of the general public in the process. In the high-stakes world of entertainment, a winner is a multi-million-pound asset. To understand why people tried to ruin her, we must follow the money. A winner like Christmas represents a massive financial opportunity for labels and management firms, but she also represents a threat to competitors. Our investigation looks into the dark side of industry rivalry, where rival talent agencies and media outlets often benefit from a winner's tarnished reputation. If a winner is damaged goods, from day one, it shifts the power dynamics of their future contracts. We report on the speculation that some of the negative press may have been fueled by those who wanted to lower her market value before she even signed her first post-show deal. In this cynical view, the attempt to ruin her wasn't personal. It was a calculated move in a very expensive game of chess. The loudest critics weren't trying to change the vote, they were trying to break the singer. Reports from inside the BGT camp suggest that the constant barrage of negativity was taking a significant toll on its mental health. This was the dark side of her journey that the cameras never captured. The sleepless nights spent reading comments that questioned her integrity. This section explores the concept of psychological sabotage, where the goal is to rattle a performer so severely that they fail on stage. Detractors knew that if they could get inside her head, her perfect voice might finally falter. We examine the resilience required to stand in the spotlight while knowing that thousands of people are actively rooting for your failure. Her win was a victory of talent, but it was also a triumph of mental fortitude against a coordinated effort to break her spirit. Being's favorite made her the ultimate target for his enemies, has spent decades at the top of the industry, and he has accumulated plenty of detractors along the way. For many, attacking Christmas was a proxy war against himself. By trying to ruin his golden buzzer act, critics were attempting to prove that the touch had lost its magic. This section investigates how became a pawn in a larger battle over the future of reality TV. Her dark side win is inextricably linked to the public's complicated relationship with. Every time he praised her, the hater narrative grew stronger, fueled by a desire to see the big boss proven wrong. She wasn't just a singer, she was a symbol of the establishment, and for those who wanted to see the system fail, she had to be the one to fall. The accusation of a rigged show is the ultimate dark side trap. Long before the final vote was even cast, the narrative was already being set. If wins, it's rigged. If she loses, the truth came out. This lose-lose scenario was designed to ensure that no matter what happened, her victory would be seen as illegitimate. Our investigation looks at how this trap was laid out in tabloid headlines and social media threads. We analyze the rigged claims and find that they rarely rely on evidence, but rather on the feeling that someone that good must be a plant. This section explores the damaging legacy of this narrative, which strips a winner of their hard-earned accomplishment. For the dark side of her win is that she must spend the rest of her career proving that her victory was a result of her voice, not a pre-written script. The attempts to ruin her didn't stop when the confetti fell. In the weeks following her victory, the dark side of fame became even more apparent. Instead of a honeymoon period, faced a new wave of scrutiny regarding her upcoming projects and her relationship with the BGT brand. Our report follows the continued efforts to find flaws in her professional conduct and personal life. From questioning her album's creative direction to scrutinizing her every public appearance, the mission to ruin her transitioned into a long-term campaign of attrition. We examine how this persistent negativity impacts an artist's ability to build a sustainable career. The win was supposed to be the end of the struggle, but for her, it was merely the beginning of a new chapter where her every move would be used as evidence by those who refused to accept her as a legitimate star. Did the haters win, or did Christmas have the last laugh? As we conclude our investigation, we weigh the impact of the campaign to ruin her against the reality of her success. While the dark side of her win was filled with toxicity, conspiracy, and psychological pressure, the fact remains: she is the champion. Our final verdict looks at the resilience of the BGT brand and the lasting power of a truly world-class voice. Christmas proved that while people can try to ruin a reputation, they cannot ruin a talent that is undeniably there. The attempt to tear her down only served to highlight her strength. The dark side of her win will always be a part of her story, but it is not the ending. She survived the machine, silenced the skeptics, and proved that even in the darkest corners of the industry, true talent still has the power to shine through the noise.